Maddie. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter of our lives, a chapter which felt like we've been waiting a lifetime to start.
I see these vows not as promises but as privileges. I get to laugh with you, cry with you, care for you, share with you. I get to run with you, walk with you, build with you and live with you. I love you, my gorgeous girl, and I cannot wait to say I do.
Little did I know, but when we first met, although I didn't know it, my life was slowly falling into place. And somehow we've ended up here today, and I'm standing beside the person that I know I'm meant to spend the rest of my life with.
They always wanted a destination wedding, and they fell in love with Trinity Beach Palace. They also secretly know that you Southerners love an excuse to get out of the cold weather, and what better reason to head to the tropics than a wedding and the promise of more than 10 degrees.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch.
Matt and Riley would like to take a moment to acknowledge those who couldn't travel today. Matt and Riley know that they're here in spirit, and some of them are even online today watching, so say hello to them, Riley and Matt.
Hi Matt and Riley. Mr. and Mrs. Jarrett, congratulations guys.
Congrats, you're married.
I'm so sad that I couldn't be there, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more celebrations to come.
Be there in spirit. You've both mean the world to me. Thank you for everything you do.
So lucky to have you in my life.
Gutted I can't be standing there next to you, mate, but I'm sure you've got those boys looking after you. You look so happy with Riley, and I'm really, really happy for you guys.
I'm not going to say too much because I'm not far from tears, but I'm so upset I can't be there with you to celebrate.
And I would say at this stage, probably don't come back to Sydney.
We love you so much.
I hope that this video and all the others show you how that although we may not be there in person, our love and excitement for the both of you has not and never will falter.
Wow. I knew you were going to look amazing today, but you have absolutely blown me away. You and Jack are my absolute world, and if the last 18 months has taught me anything, it's this. We can survive in a one-bedroom apartment, living every waking minute with each other. You're an extremely patient woman, but most importantly, we have an amazing future together, or ahead of us. Without wishing our time away, I cannot wait to start a family with you. Thank you for being you, my best friend, my absolute everything. Please don't change a thing. I love you, gorgeous.
They met when they both became housemates, along with Matt's brother Reese. After about 6 months of friendship, they embarked upon their first unofficial date, the Randwick Ritz Cinema. So after a quick bit of Mexican for dinner, they managed to get the only seats left in the whole cinema, the love seats. This is the night that they knew that there was something special. From then on, they were inseparable, spending the next night together as friends, eating pizza and watching movies, which is still one of their favourite pastimes to do today. So after Mexican and pizza, all it took was dumplings in the city, and they both finally acknowledged that they were on their first official date as a couple. Clearly, there is a common denominator here, and maybe a love of food that brought these two together.
Riz, it's never easy to come into an already established friendship group, but you fit in straight away and became a very important part of our friendship circle, which is a testament to the beautiful person you are.
When I first heard that Matt and Rolly had hooked up, At the time, as most protective fathers, I was slightly concerned. However, these fears were quickly put to rest when we first met Matt, and his love and devotion for Riley is very clear and evident and continues to grow daily. Although I could have killed him when he called me one morning around 3 a.m. from Europe, asking for my permission to marry Riley. Matt, thank you for coming into Riley's life and into our family. Your love for Riley and friendship towards Aidan and Elena is a true indication of the genuine, thoughtful individual that you are, and we thank you for that. And your Christmas pork is pretty good too.
They love to travel together. Their 6-week trip in 2019, exploring Europe right before COVID, was the first of what they say was many more to come. Matt and Riley both described this 6 week as a highlight of their relationship. Travelling across 8 countries, with their favourite being Malta and Santorini in Greece, where Matt proposed at sunset over the Aegean Sea.
Riley, my Rizza, it is no secret you are the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. My best friend and soon-to-be wife. There are so many things I love about you. Your kind, caring heart, the way you put your friends' and family's happiness before your own, your emphasis on efficiency, the way you pack a suitcase for an overnight stay, just in case, and the way you insist on writing a list for every menial task, or sometimes 2.
Today, I give you my promise that you will never again walk alone. Whatever doors we may come to, we'll bust them open wide together. I promise to you to be forever faithful, to love your family as my own, and to build a life together even better than either of us could have imagined. I promise to dream with you, celebrate with you, and to watch Home Alone together every year at Christmas. Although one set of promises can't cover a lifetime of growing and changing with you, of someday raising a family and falling more and more in love with you, I can promise we'll find our way through this crazy world together.
You understand me like no one else. You are the love of my life, and you make me happier than I could ever imagine, and more loved than I ever thought possible. As husband and wife, I know we'll be able to accomplish anything and overcome any challenges that stand in our way. 18 months of working side by side in a 1-bedroom apartment in Sydney clearly shows that.
You are everything this little girl dreamt of. You are kind-hearted, you are driven, you're loyal, and you can put away KFC chicken like no one else I've ever seen.
Riley, I am so happy that you come into my son's life. You're like a daughter to me, you know, and I couldn't wish anything more, anyone but you to be in our family, so I'm really happy that you are.
Joanne and I are extremely proud of the young woman she has developed into and what she has been able to achieve in her young career.
When the one whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you found the one and only love you'll share your whole life through.
I don't even need to be there to know that you look gorgeous tonight, because you always freaking do. Honestly, I couldn't envision a better man to marry my sister. I've never met a more genuine, down-to-earth and reliable dude like yourself. You instill confidence and reassurance in me that Riley will always be safe and always be smiling so long as you're in her life. The only thought that's cheered me up after finding out I couldn't make it to the wedding was knowing that my sister's going to be with a guy like you for the rest of her life. So
our friendship is now 25 years strong. Oh, someone's cutting onions. And something I'm extremely proud of. That doesn't happen by accident. Your greatest achievement was making the girl next to you your wife. She's a beautiful person who I can tell makes you extremely bloody happy, and you deserve nothing less.
From this moment on, with you at my side, I promise to always live by the vows I make today. I promise to give you the best future I can and be the best father I can be when we welcome our 10 plus kids into the world.
Hold on.
I will always be honest with you, kind, patient and forgiving. I promise to be your hungover, Marvel or Harry Potter snuggle buddy. I promise to work on my efficiencies and consult with all of your written lists. But most of all, I promise to be true and a loyal husband to you for the rest of our lives. I will love you whether we're rich, poor, healthy, sick, young and old. And these promises I hold dear to my heart for the rest of my life.
Your laugh is contagious, and I can't wait to hear it every day for the rest of my life, even if this also means watching Seinfeld every day for the rest of my life. You're one of the strongest, most resilient people I know, and because of this I wake up braver each day when I'm by your side. You are my best decision, my greatest friend, and my proudest moment. All my life I've been making my way to you, and I promise that when we are old and grey, we will look back on our lives together and we'll have no regrets. Although today marks the start of the rest of our lives, I know it will never be enough time with you. I love you with all my heart, Maddie. You are my everything, and this is my promise to you.